We are here today with Steve Sammartino. He is not just a futurist, he's also what I like to call an anthropologist, and he has this really clever way of bringing together his study of the human world with his intense knowledge of technology, and also adding a bit of finance in there too to sort of bring it all to us and make it make sense. Hello, Steve.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, you will be also joining us on this road show. We're going to have the best road trip in history with this lineup of speakers, and you and I are good buddies as well. Now, you can be heard on the radio every week, and you've got a couple of books too. But what the MFAA are lucky to be having is this brand new keynote of yours, which I've had a bit of a taste of, called The Human Technology Revolution. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're going through something that once someone shows you what it is, it's obvious in hindsight. And so many of the physical things in the world around us are dematerializing. And what I mean by that is that physical things are actually becoming information. And our phone has so many things in it that once upon a time were physical things that would fill up an entire office or bedroom. Now, what I'm going to do is take people through that process of how physical things become information, and then how informational things become physical and real. And what that does is that changes the business that we do. That changes business models, how we make money, and how the world trades with each other. So I've got to warn people, there's going to be a lot of props. It's going to be a little bit interactive, and who knows, it might get a bit crazy, but I'm pretty sure everyone's going to go, oh my God, I've never seen it like that. And once you see it, you can never not see it.
That's cool. I love it. So that's great. You're going to sort of break something down in order to put it back together. I love that. And this is the thing that we get sort of stuck in the work and that whole working in the business and not on the business. We don't take a chance to zoom back out and have a look at it in a broad sense.
Yeah, so that's a really interesting point you say, that we need to zoom out. So there's this idea in business called layers of competition. And sometimes I talk about it in keynotes. And what it is that when a business is successful, it gets into smaller and smaller and smaller layers of what it does. So if you take being hungry for an example, right? You might be in the hamburger fast food business, but then if you come out with different layers, like you're in the hamburger business, then you're in the fast food business, then you're in the takeaway business, and then you're in the filling stomach business. When the world changes, we actually have to come out wide again and really say, what business are we in now? And is that old problem now being solved in a different way? So the layers of competition, we've got to zoom out from our business, have a look at the way the physical world's changing, and then narrow back down and zoom into where we are. So that zooming out process becomes incredibly important, especially when we're dealing with things that are digitizing, because the business we are in is the problems that we solve. And when new technology arrives, we can solve those problems in new ways with new revenue models.
Oh, I cannot wait for this.